Hey guys, how are you? I hope you guys are doing absolutely fine. I'm back again with another video to you guys. Today we are going to discuss about how can we improve our pronunciation in English. I believe pronunciation is that one important aspect which everyone should focus on. I believe this is one of the most underrated topics in English because I believe that pronunciation makes your sound, makes your speech sound attractive, first of all, and it will give you a clear idea about what you're speaking. And when you pronounce every word perfectly and clearly, the kind of confidence that you get is very amazing. So today we are going to discuss about few tricks and tips to improve your pronunciation in English. Yes, keep in your mind that you definitely need to work on your pronunciation in order to improve it. Okay? No one has that natural pronunciation. So we need to work on it and improve it. I'm going to suggest the same things which I have followed in order to improve my pronunciation so that it could be helpful to you guys as well. So without any further ado, let's get started. I'm going to suggest you three tips in order to improve your pronunciation. So without any further ado, let's start with tip number one, and that is read out loud to improve your pronunciation. Now, reading. Let's discuss about reading. I'm assuming that you guys are already aware about how important reading is. I will make a video on this topic again very soon. Is reading really important or not? But for now, let's assume that it is important. So, whenever you're reading something, I'm not saying that you need to read something fictional or philosophy and all of that, but I'm just telling you, no matter what you're reading, you could be reading something from your syllabus, you could be reading something from books, articles, columns, and all of that. No matter what you're reading, whatever you're reading, whenever you're reading, read out loud. I'll tell you what are the benefits of reading out loud. See, when you read in your mind, you actually don't uh, care that much about pronunciation, and it really does not matter to you when you read in your mind. And when you read in your mind, your focus would not be completely on the content that you're reading and not on the pronunciation. So, if you read out loud, what happens is that the first place, you can definitely improve your pronunciation. And in the second place, what happens is that you have no option. You definitely have to focus on the content that you're reading. And you can also improve your vocabulary when you read out loud because you completely focus on what you're reading. So if you get a doubt in between, you just have to Google it up and just find out the meaning and learn from it. And that's how we learn, right? So this is the first tip that you need to remember in order to improve your pronunciation. What is it? You need to read out loud. Okay? And the second one, sing along to your favorite songs. I'm sure everyone has at least one English favorite song. If you really are not that much into English songs, there are many famous songs, you can just listen to them. So when you listen to an English song for the first time, obviously it is not going to make any kind of sense to you. But the second time you listen, the third time you listen, the more and more times you listen, you kind of start to understand the lyrics and you kind of start to like the song. And once you like the song, you feel like singing that song, right? So when you want to sing that song, just open the lyrics and start singing along to that song. Why? I'll tell you why. When you sing along to that song, you understand the lyrics in the first place. Because we already have a basic idea about English. So when you when you sing along to that song, you understand the lyrics. Okay. And you understand the lyrics and you also try to sing in the same tune. Okay. In which the song has been made. Okay. You also try to pronounce the same words. You also try to pronounce the words as they have been pronounced in the song. You try to do that, right? So when you do that, the more and more times you do it, the better you get at it, right? Right, that's it. The more and more times you do it, you are going to get a lot of practice by doing that. Okay. And number three is that uh, just repeat the dialogues, repeat everything whenever you're watching a show, whenever you're watching a film. Just repeat the dialogues which are said by actors, actresses. I'm sure everyone watches web series, movies and all of that these days, because they're quite famous. So whenever you're watching something like that, you kind of like one dialogue, okay? Let's assume. So when you like a dialogue, or when you feel that the phrase they've used in the film is interesting, just pause the video right then and repeat the dialogue. Then play. Pause, repeat, and play. This is like a game. It's a fun game. You can play this. So this is one of the fun ways to improve your pronunciation. And there could be one question rising in your head right now, and that is, what should I do if I don't like content watching it, if I don't like to watch content in English? Yes, I completely understand that topic, because I'm also one of them. I really don't watch content uh, in English as much as I do in my mother tongue. So I watch a lot of content in my mother tongue. But I have told this in one of my previous videos as well. No matter in which language you're watching, you just have to switch on the subtitles every time. So let's say if I like a dialogue in a movie which is in my mother tongue, I just try to see the dialogue in English by looking at the subtitles in the video. That is it. That is all you need to do. So you should not find an excuse for yourself to not to repeat dialogues. You should find opportunities to yourself to repeat the dialogues and improve yourself. And this is how you improve pronunciation. And one important tip, I mean, I don't know if it is a tip or not, but one important point I would like to say is that just progress in small steps by practicing regularly. You should not miss out on your practice. Keep it regular. Do not take breaks. Let's say you practice 30 minutes every single day. Do not skip it. It's just 30 minutes every single day. You need to enjoy that 30 minutes every single day. So you should not skip it. There's no point of skipping it. Okay? It's not like a task for you. You have to enjoy that process. So do not skip it. You need to be absolutely consistent in what you're doing. It could be about pronunciation, it could be about fluency, it could be anything. But you need to be consistent. Okay, this is the point I would like to tell you. Please remember that. You need to be regular. You need to be regular. That is something that I cannot stress enough on. I hope you guys understood what I just told you. I'm trying to express that to you, but it's not happening. So I hope you guys understood what I said. Okay, so do try all these steps to improve your pronunciation, and do let me know in the comments below if they really worked for you or not, because they worked for me. And do let me know in the comments below. And if you have any kind of suggestions, or if you have any kind of questions, please let me know in the comments below. I would be more than happy to reply to all of you guys. And do not forget to subscribe, like, share, and I will see you very soon.